one request to everybody who sees this: like, subscribe, put a comment on. Do you like us? Do you not like us? Players को गाली मारो
Feedback.
comments में आके. You know what? I will even say that if you guys want to be a part of this, drop us a comment on YouTube. We'll contact you via Instagram. Drop your handle. We will try and get you onto these podcasts. You want to talk about
Also mention which club you support.
yeah, which club do you support? What do you want to say? You want to talk about United? You want to talk about Arsenal? Oh, bindas. We will get you onto the podcast. We'll talk about it. You want to rant, vent out your frustration, or just abuse United?
Good morning, guys. Here we are talking about the game, United versus Spurs. So, will United be relegated or Amorim will be sacked first? Let's start the discussion with Adi. Your views on the whole fucking game, bro. Let's go.
I don't really care if United gets relegated or Amorim gets sacked. I just want me to be happy. The peace, my self-love, my mental ability to live in the next morning after such a horrendous game. It's tarnished. It's bits and pieces. And the worst is I watched the entire game with an Arsenal fan, Suri, and a Liverpool
Look
fan.
look at the smile.
I literally, I think I don't know what to talk about this game. I will
Same.
take a moment. Let Suri start. How horrible
Yeah,
was United?
that's why I told you to start. मेरे को भी पता नहीं बहनचोद क्या बोलना है. Suri, you're on.
Well, it was an absolutely poor performance, without mincing words. And after 60 minutes, I didn't even feel like commenting on how bad Casemiro plays, like Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes,
Everyone.
Garnacho, Hoyland. I didn't feel like I would laugh at them or I would say that they're playing very bad. It was just like kitna hi hasu, kitna hi. How much you can you can say the same thing.
It was shit. I
It
mean,
was
me and Suri, I was just continuously laughing at the schoolboy errors that we were doing throughout the game. I mean, I at one point of time I was out of jokes. Casemiro at one point of time was standing in Tottenham box. No, sorry, was defending his own box and just fell face first for no rhyme or reason. He just fell face first, and then he's looking at the referee.
वो बेचारा बेंच पे आराम करता, उसको अचानक से मैच के लिए बुला लिया. 2 दिन पहले पता चला उसको.
ये
2 दिन भी नहीं, 1 दिन पहले.
ये मैच के पहले अमोरम ने उसको बोला था, क्या करेंगे इतनी धनराशि का आप, मादरचोद, कभी तो खेल लीजिए.
He's the highest paid player, like who sits on the bench.
He's just
एक
not
दिन
highest.
पहले बोला हुआ है.
Hmm.
He's the highest paid, ना
No, no,
Casemiro.
all I'm saying is he's just not highest paid. He's also the heaviest. Not only in United, amongst all of the Premier League compatriots. Dude, at one point of time, I really thought that Casemiro के नीचे treadmill था. वो ground ही नहीं cover कर रहा था. He was trying. वो भागने की कोशिश कर रहा था. But
He's done. He's
he
done.
was just stranded. I feel for him. His legacy is tarnished. How many Champions League has he won for Madrid?
और वो बाप प्लेयर था, but that was that midfield trio in Madrid.
That
अभी वो चले हो गया. I think he gave us one good season.
take that.
उसके बाद
I will take
खत्म है.
that.
Suri's our stat man, Dave. How many Champions League has he won with Madrid?
5
That-
5 easy.
I'm googling that. I'm googling that.
I think रोनाल्डो के साथ था ना वो.
I don't care रोनाल्डो के साथ था या जीसस के साथ था या
Okay.
के साथ था.
But see, like मैं अभी
So this is
मैं
the
गेम के
list
बारे
of
में
trophies.
sorry.
This is the list of trophies Casemiro has won. 3 La Liga titles, 3 Super Copa of de España,
Spanish हाँ.
3 FIFA Club World Cups,
Fuck.
3 UEFA
मतलब
Super Cups, 1 Copa del Rey, and wait for it, 5 Champions League titles.
5 Champions League.
5 Champions.
That's a 5 Champions League winner
That's what I'm
playing
saying.
the
And
game.
here he looks like a championship player. Just
Not even an average player.
championship
Right now.
player.
Right
He
now I'm
looks like
saying.
someone who would probably play at Plymouth Argyle.
Championship वाले भी भागते हैं. मैं
I
मस्ती नहीं कर रहा हूँ. You should watch the FA Cup games, the way they play. Fuck. So
I
I wouldn't even
yeah,
compare.
put in there, but horrible, utter horrible. And I feel for the guy. He wants to do something, but he cannot. His mind is thinking something else. His body is not responding to that.
He's done, huh? I think he's done.
And, Jamie Carragher once said, "Ball achhi line thi, leave football before football leaves you." Fucking go to
Football leaves you.
Saudi. Just go to Saudi.
That's the problem. He's not even leaving क्योंकि उसको अच्छा पे मिल रहा है. वो कोई मैच नहीं करेगा. सऊदी आई डोंट थिंक सो उसको अभी जाना है. बट अभी हो गया कॉन्ट्रैक्ट तो चले जाएगा. मैं गेम का बोलता हूँ. लाइक गेम वाज शिट.
Oh, horrible. As a
रात को भैंचोद रात को नहीं 3 बजे सुबह उठ के देख रहा हूँ मैं मैच आधे नींद में. गांड फट गई थी. वी आर सो बैड. लाइक चलो इंजरीज हो गए. वी ऑल न्यू वी हैव सो मेनी इंजर्ड प्लेयर्स जस्ट बिफोर द गेम. मैच 2 दिन पहले अहमद गया. पूरा मिडफील्ड गया. नाउ
you
I
do know
think
why
we were
happened.
just talking last game, right?
You know why that happened?
क्या?
So, Philadelphia Eagles, right? They won NFL. So the entire team
हाँ.
actually came to Carrington to train with United. Amorim called them and they just started smashing into them. हम लोग ने बटिस्टा जॉन सीना को भी बुलाया था ऐसा उठा उठा के
Bent.
एक
नहीं
हफ्ते
नहीं, I think
लोग मजाक उड़ा रहे थे इसका कि दुबई जाके क्या करोगे इन 1 week worth of training. I can understand illness. What did you do? What were you doing to the players? सिंघम देख के आए क्या
अच्छा,
अमोरिम?
नहीं
कौन से मारा?
नहीं नहीं,
is
but
this a joke or did this
क्या?
actually happen
Joke,
that
joke,
NFL
नहीं नहीं
players
नहीं नहीं
came
joke,
to?
joke.
नहीं नहीं नहीं.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
अहमद का ही
मैं
क्लैरिफाइड क्योंकि अहमद वेंट फॉर अ टैकल. उसका पैर अटक गया ग्रास में एंड लाइक दैट्स इट. डन डन आउट फॉर द सीजन. दैट वाज इन ट्रेनिंग.
Yeah.
बट दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. लास्ट टाइम ही हम बोल रहे थे अटैक is like a 19-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid. नहीं 17 नहीं, sorry, 18, 19, 21 and 23, which is Zugzi. उसमें से जो important था वो ही चले गया. अहमद गया. I cannot expect these guys to lead Manchester United. बेंचो तुम एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर सकते हो ये लोगों को लीड करना. फॉरगेट अबाउट मिडफील्ड, फॉरगेट अबाउट डिफेंस. हम स्कोर ही नहीं कर पाएंगे. चल सामने वाली टीम ने 2 मार दिया. तू कहीं ना कहीं बैक ऑफ द माइंड बोलेगा लेट्स मेक अ कमबैक. लेट्स मेक समथिंग. Who's gonna score? Who the fuck will score? Now Ahmad is out. We
Garnacho
didn't get
missed an
anyone.
open chance. Exactly.
Garnacho, वो क्या 22nd, 23rd? That
Yeah.
has to be finished. That has to. You just can't miss it.
I
तूने अगर मारा, गोलकीपर ने सेव निकाला, उसको लगा, फिर भी मैं तेरे को गाली दूंगा वो पोजीशन से. बट ठीक है चलो, लाइक गोलकीपर ने सेव निकाला.
what are
भाई
you?
उसने ऊपर मारा है.
तू मार क्या रहा है? हैरी केन
कैसे?
क्या है क्या वो फुटबॉल वर्ल्ड कप लास्ट वाला जो पेनल्टी मारा था? बाप
कैसे? You
और
can't do that. Not at this level. I know it's a lot of pressure on these guys because they're still very young. But that's it. कुछ है ही नहीं. कोई है ही नहीं.
but
तुम ही हो.
Garnacho
I don't know.
has
This
been
is bad management. Huh?
Garnacho. Thank you.
But
Garnacho has been playing for 3 years, for 2 years with United, right? Starting games in and out. I think he has now enough experience to bury such kind of balls. Open ball, yaar, flying se.
He's been playing with the first team. That makes
but
sense. Yes.
but this is where the management comes in. So yes, Garnacho has been playing for 2 years, but who he has been playing with?
Yeah.
So he goes to the training
That's the
ground.
point.
He looks at the defenders. The defenders he's playing against are not that good. He's playing against Maguire.
True.
He's playing against Delip.
Lindelof, John Evans.
Yeah, Johnny Evans. So he's not playing
True.
against good defensive teams, good defense, at least two. So according to me, so you have had Ten Hag for 2 years. Before that, Ole, never you guys tried to fix one aspect of the game. So say suppose Amarim transfer into he goes, according to me,
Hmm.
he should concentrate on only one thing and one thing, that is fix one aspect, either the defense or the midfield or the striking. Forget about winning. So my point is you never fixed
Hmm.
your defense. Your defense is not good. So your attack will never improve.
Sorry, we tried to do that under Ole. We got, see, I'll tell you, we got Maguire for 70,000 or 70 million,
80 mil.
80 million something from Leicester because he was doing amazing, right? See, that's
Yeah.
when he
At
came
that point.
to United, he started fucking up. We already had Lindelof who was doing okay. We had Eric Bailly at that point of time who was always injury prone, but okay. Luke Shaw was not that injured at that point of time.
Hmm.
And then Dalo was again, we bought Dalo as well to fix our defensive lineup. Continuing the same with Ten Hag, we bought Lichandro Martinez to Phil
Amazing
that
season.
left-footed center back, so that it's not that we've not tried to fix one aspect of our play. We had our defensive line, but these players have not worked for United. Then what happened? Then what happened was, okay, we tried to fix our back line. We went to number 8 or number 6 position, sorry, rather, right? The defensive midfield pivot. That is where we fucked up for a very large portion of time. हम मैकफ्रेड के साथ, I don't know for how many seasons did we play with McTominay and Fred? For 3 years, right?
More, I don't even know, man.
We were playing 3 years with such a bad pivot when we had a good attacking line, when we had people like Pogba and Cavani and even Ronaldo and Greenwood and Martial and Rashford strike पे हम लोग भाग रहे हैं गोल मार रहे हैं but पीछे से बॉल नहीं आ रहा है. Nobody is playing that deep midfield pivot role, so we were lacking there. Now when we bought Casemiro to fix it, we lost the आगे का. Cavani गया, Zlatan गया, Ronaldo गया, मार्शल इंजर्ड जिंदगी भर के लिए, रैशफोर्ड आउट ऑफ फॉर्म, ग्रीनवुड ने रेप कर डाला. तो समझ रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं है we didn't try, but it also has to go with the fact that we've been utterly I don't even have a word in my vocabulary. I think bad luck has also played a very important role apart from piss poor management. वो तो मैं I'm not taking that away. We've been run not like a football club. We are right now a big boss house. रोज नया न्यूज आता है 350 पीपल बीइंग फायर्ड, किसी का पैसा नहीं दिया, एफएफपी नहीं आया है.
कैंटीन बंद कैंटीन बंद कर रहे हैं लूक शॉ टेंशन में।
लुक
देख
लुक
इसमें ना
हायरिंग. सॉरी गो.
जो तूने पॉइंट बोला ना 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 आई एम जस्ट सेइंग तेरे पॉइंट पे कि लाइक दैट्स परफेक्ट यू जस्ट समड इट अप सो परफेक्टली। लाइक कमिंग बैक टू सूरीज पॉइंट, ठीक है, जैसे तू बोल रहा है ना अमोरम ने पहला ये एस्पेक्ट फिक्स करना चाहिए, ये करना चाहिए, ये करना चाहिए, हम उतना टाइम ही नहीं देते। जैसे टेनहैक को पहले उतना दिया, ही गॉट द अमाउंट, ठीक है, ही फक्ड अप द होल टीम, ही वेंट उसके पुराने प्लेयर्स के भी पास जस्ट टू बी ऑन द सेफ साइड, क्योंकि इट्स अ लॉट ऑफ प्रेशर ऑन द मैनेजर। ऐसा कोई मैनेजर है ही नहीं कि यहाँ पे आए और एकदम फ्रीली उसका टीम सेटअप करे। सो ही चोज द सेफर वन, लेट मी गो गेट माई ओल्ड प्लेयर्स, आई प्ले द सेम स्टाइल, आई डू द सेम थिंग बिकॉज आई नो देम, और वो वैसे खेल चुके हैं। एंडेड अप रियली बैड। सेम विथ ओले, किसी ने समझ रहा, किसी ने टीम फिक्स ही नहीं किया है, कहीं पे भी फिक्स ही नहीं किया है। तो जो भी मैनेजर आ रहा है उसको खेलना नहीं है, उसको पहला बैकएंड फिक्स करना है। अब वो जीते बैकएंड फिक्स करे कि इनको सिखाए। और दूसरा प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रहा है पता है, अभी जैसे ये एक चीज है कि जो भी यूनाइटेड में आता है दे स्टार्ट प्लेइंग बैड। वीव गॉट बैड एप्पल्स, ठीक है, वीव गॉट बैड एप्पल्स हु डोंट रन, हु डोंट डिफेंड, दे डोंट वांट टू डू एनीथिंग।
एंड
अच्छा
एटीट्यूड.
प्लेयर आ जाएगा ना, हाँ अच्छा प्लेयर आ जाएगा, वो भागता है, वो मेहनत करता है, थोड़े टाइम के बाद क्योंकि इनका लेवल यहाँ पे है, उसका लेवल यहाँ पे है, वो अपने आप मैच कर लेता है।
अपने आप नीचे आ जाता है।
एग्जैक्टली exactly, क्योंकि समझ रहा है, सबका बॉडी लैंग्वेज सबका यही वैसा है। तो ये मेरा मेरा व्यू है, लाइक इट्स माय ओपिनियन कि दे ऑलवेज कम डाउन। जैसे यू विल हैव लाइक 3 or 4 प्लेयर्स, लाइक जैसे ब्रूनो है जो कंसिस्टेंट रहा है, रंडीनो ना असाइड, he'll put the balls, he'll do that work, he'll
yesterday he
have
was
bad
a
games
piss
which is
poor.
fine.
No, no.
Ah, yes, that's what I'm saying. Dick, he'll have bad games. That is fine. But at least when it comes to putting balls, is that he's there. We've got Onana, जो चूतिया खेला, थोड़े टाइम में improve हुआ, like started making
Back
saves,
to square
everything.
one.
He's gone bad again. How can you do that? You can't. बेंचो ऐसे कैसे इतना कैसे ग्राफ ये हो सकता है?
This is
You're down. Just come up. नहीं
no,
तो
it's
तुम अभी अगर अमोरिम के पास समर में पैसे भी दे दिए, क्या फिक्स करेगा वो? जैसे सूरी बोल रहा है एक एस्पेक्ट फिक्स कर,
पैसे दोगे
तो
कहाँ
क्या
से?
करेगा?
मुझे तो यही नहीं
पैसे
समझ.
मुझे
दोगे कहाँ से? दैट्स अनदर पॉइंट। सी द मैनेजमेंट हैज बीन सो बैड, उसको इतने गंदे सिचुएशन में बोलते ना, बेंचो डाल दिया सीधा कि तू फिक्स कर, तू देख ले, तू मैच भी जीत ले, तू मीडिया को भी आंसर दे, तू तेरा टैक्टिक भी मत चेंज कर, स्टे ऑन दैट। इफ अभी तेरे को पता है सीन क्या हो रहा है, एवरीवनस आस्किंग फॉर Amorim's head in the way कि इज नॉट चेंजिंग। फर्ज कर लो उसने 2 मैच बाद चेंज कर लेना उसका सेटअप, ये चूतिए 2-3 मैच जीतेंगे एंड दिल बी बैक टू स्क्वायर वन। एंड
so
इट्स हैपेंड
according
विद all the managers.
even I was in support of changing the tactics, but
हाँ
looking at
you
how
said
the
it.
other results are, but looking at how the results are, you guys are lucky that Ipswich, Leicester, and Southampton they are also not winning any games. They are also
fuck,
equally shit.
fuck actually.
17 पॉइंट में है Ipswich and they will I don't think they will even get 30 points this season. So United would escape that. Maybe you will finish 17th because Wolves have started to pick up. So maybe you guys will finish at
Good.
16th or 17th, depending on how West Ham and Wolves play. But
But टेबल पे भी तू देख रहा है ना,
it,
these teams you're saying अचानक से they start playing good, हाँ? हम वो उम्मीद भी नहीं
Ipswich,
कर सकते.
I haven't seen anything in Ipswich and Leicester City
But
results which you can say that they will start
Suri, the
playing well.
moment when see at the end, the very bottom end of this entire Premier League, as soon as teams
हाँ,
then they realize, oh my God, हम लोग अब relegate हो जाएंगे, they just up their game.
last
In this
8
over
games, हाँ.
right? The
No,
point,
we have 14, right? Sorry, Abhi, like we have 14 games
13
remaining.
more,
yeah, yeah.
13
13
games.
more remaining. जैसे ही वो 10 to 8 गेम्स तक आ जाएगा ना, जैसे आदि बोल रहा है, बिलीव मी, दे जस्ट चेंज द गेम.
Hmm.
लाइक जो रेलिगेशन वाले हैं, भाई वो जान दे देते. एंड एट दैट टाइम फेसिंग देम इवन फॉर बिग टीम्स, इट्स अ गैम्बल, क्योंकि उनको पता है ये चल
Right.
के खेलने वाले. दे डोंट गिव फक अबाउट योर टाइटल रन. They just want to stay on top. That's it. Like battle is, they just want to stay away
And,
from the bottom
and
three.
and you guys have some really difficult games coming up, guys.
Oh my God. I I'm telling you,
कल ही
right?
हम बात कर
We were
रहे थे.
talking about this, right? That United will get to 40 points. Or you were saying, अरे 9 point तो आ जाएगा in one of the previous videos. You're like, 9 points. I don't see ourselves getting 9 points from anywhere. We cannot. We have a. I बड़े टीम को बड़े टीम आई एम लॉस्ट ऑफ बड़े टीम को छोड़ के आई डोंट थिंक सो वी प्लेड इवन अ डिसेंट गेम गुड गेम सो बोल ही नहीं सकता हूँ मैं डिसेंट गेम भी नहीं
Hmm.
है our players are so shit. Hoyland doesn't know how to score. Zirkzee is only good in close pocket areas. He cannot.
Passings. That's it.
Passing is bad. Bruno has the worst stat as a captain. You are a statman, I'm telling you. As a captain, Bruno is the worst. He cannot dictate games. He cannot get the game by the scruff of the neck. He's not captain material. ठीक है. Mainu is injured. Ahmad is not there. Ugarte और Collier अकेले क्या कर लेंगे? Delete
वो भी
again.
इंजर्ड है.
It's the same story that you said, right? Delete was good. Now he's coming to United. He's again trying to get himself to the same level as Maguire.
हाँ.
Letty Euro, Christian Eriksen, Licha Martin is not there. Onana is the biggest black spot in our history of entire footballing goalkeeper in Manchester United.
Goalkeeper.
So I
And
bolo.
ठीक है. Now that Amarin is in 3 months into the management,
November,
he
December.
hasn't
हाँ.
has
4
he
months.
improved any player in your team? I know we
No.
are short of time. I don't know kitna there or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead, go ahead.
has he improved anyone in the team? Like
Ahmad.
No.
3 months.
Ahmad was a
I think
Ahmad was a
Ahmad तो
good
पहले
player.
से
Like, हाँ, no, you
Ahmad
can
was
say that.
already
You
a
can,
good team,
no, Ahmad,
good
he's
yeah.
player.
Ahmad. I'll tell you why I said Ahmad because even playing as a left wing back, he's done amazingly well, and that's what probably has resulted into his injury. और पीछे से आके टैकल कर रहा होगा किसी को ट्रेनिंग में गया रहेगा बट माय पॉइंट इज Ahmad's been improved. Ugarte a little bit because he was horrible
Yep.
before Amorim came
When
in.
he started.
About it. That's about it. Onana is dropped. Dilit has been decent. In fact, yesterday, sorry, but Dorgu was the only player that I felt like was running.
Energy.
Energy. He was running
He
hard.
had, yep.
He was cutting the balls off. वो
He's
पास नहीं डालने दे रहा था. He was putting good
he's
challenges.
19.
19 हो या 91 हो, खेल तो रहा था.
नहीं नहीं, बट मैं बोल रहा हूँ
हाँ,
एटलीस्ट,
19,
हाँ,
19. Let's
19 19 ही है ना, हाँ.
but
Like he was doing like
as Suri said, another 6 games with this team. Now he'll have to play every game because we literally have nobody else. Another 6 game with this team. He will again go back. He will then start performing at the same level as Diego Dallo is. Because Diego Dallo, sir, has been awful. एक बॉल नहीं आता है उसका विंग से बॉक्स के अंदर, ना नीचे से ना ऊपर से, खुद तो आता ही नहीं है वो, अब बॉल भी नहीं आता है
कुत्ता था. अरे माँ
और फिर पीछे भी नहीं जाता है टाइम पे चूतिया.
कॉमेडी तो करना क्या है, यही तो करना है. उसका जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन दे दिया तूने. बेंच
कल
तो कैसे कर रहा है.
एक ब्रिलियंट प्ले बताता हूं तुझे. कल गर्नाचो ने नहीं, पहले आया बॉल विंग से, अच्छा बॉल डाला, जॉक्सी आगे गया, बॉल मारा, सेव हो गया, जॉक्सी गोलकीपर के पास ही खड़ा हो गया. ही वाज जस्ट स्टैंडिंग देयर. Ball ricocheted, keeper went back to Garnacho. Garnacho took a kick, right? Through ball, sort of. Zogzi couldn't do anything because he's standing on the offside. For the last
छोड़ दिया उसने,
30 seconds
छोड़
of the
दिया
game,
उसने
for
आगे
the
गया.
30 seconds of the entire play, he was there. Any player with
He
even
knows that.
decent acumen would have again come back, fallen back, so that he's not in the offside position. फिर क्योंकि बॉल रिकोशे होके वापस प्ले में आया है, इट्स विद यूनाइटेड
वो गया ही नहीं. हाँ.
प्लेयर. अगर उस समय गर्नाचो ने जो बॉल डाला, जर्गजी अगर ऑन साइड से ऑफ साइड पे ऑन साइड से होता, स्कोरिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी था. वो चूतिया उधर खड़े होके भाजी मंडी लगा दिया उसने. खड़ा है तारे जमीन पे ईशान अवस्थी भोसड़ी का. Does not.
That's what Madison did, right? उसने शॉट लिया. ओनाना ऑब्वियसली उसने नहीं पकड़ा. वो आया, एक प्लेयर हमारा नहीं भागा, सब ऐसे देख रहे और सब ऐसे देख रहे सिर्फ बॉल को.
Dilip
नो
was
वन
standing
मेड अ
there.
रन. Madison, Dilip was standing that way. Madison took the step. He was already ready instead of our defenders. और उसने जाके कर दिया टैप इन. That's an easiest goal.
So that's what I'm saying.
Like
I'm saying this yesterday. We have, I think, 20 players yesterday on the field and on the bench. मिला के भी 120 IQ नहीं रहेगा, footballing IQ. मिला के भी. And I'm counting Ruben Amorim in this. I think that guy was so happy when he landed at Old Trafford at Carrington. Always smiling, chirpy, good interviews. Now he looks like a depressed
अभी
version
देख,
of himself.
fuck dude, seriously I'll agree to that. He looks, मतलब दिखता है शक्ल से, जो
He-
यूनाइटेड फैंस दिखते हैं ना शक्ल से, वैसे
जो
दिख रहा है
जो
वो
जो
आजकल.
वो 2 साल में he
amount
will
of
be 10 hat.
stress.
भाई वो टकला हो जाएगा, बाल
Again,
बाल चले जाएंगे,
one
खत्म हो जाएगा.
interview he said that as well, right? It's been
Yeah.
1 month,
3 months and
but it
I've already
feels
grown
like
10
13
years.
years. Something like that. So
I
आपको
feel
भी
like 50.
It was
It's
his
my
48th
40th birthday,
birthday.
but I
Hmm.
feel like 50 already because of the stress of the job. कल
हाँ,
भी बोला उसने, my job is very hard. क्योंकि मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, इन लोग ने सब कुछ डाल दिया है. द होल पॉइंट ऑफ गेटिंग द बोर्ड सेटअप, लाइक जैसे रैटक्लिफ ने लाया, पूरा सेटअप किया, ये बंदे को लेके आया. द होल पॉइंट ऑफ दैट वाज टू गेट अ प्रॉपर सेटअप, गेट स्काउट्स, लाइक गेट प्रॉपर प्लेयर्स टू हेल्प द मैनेजर. बट अमोरिम को, मैं जैसे मैंने बोला ना अभी, सब करना है, टीम फिक्स करना है, रिक्रूटमेंट देखना है, ये करना है, और ये चूतिए लोगों को खिलाना भी है, फिर मैच भी जीतना है. फिर तुम बोल रहे हो ये एस्पेक्ट भी फिक्स करो. भाई बंदा अकेला क्या क्या कर लेगा? इतने साल से इतने
so,
मैनेजर नहीं कर पाए, एंड दैट इंक्लूड्स मोरिनियो.
so
लाइक
Dwayne, I think what the board has decided is let's write off this season.
आई
Let's
थिंक
get
सो.
safe. Let's get safe to a point where we won't get relegated and
या
start afresh from next season. Now, I don't know कहाँ से start करेंगे. If you whatever you guys are saying is true that you don't have money, तो वो भी मुश्किल हो जाएगा. But yes, that is the plan. Amarim शायद यही Amarim and the board are thinking that ये सीजन का तो
लुक्स
कुछ नहीं
लाइक.
हो सकता. नेक्स्ट सीजन ही स्टार्ट करते हैं
हाँ.
एंड देखते हैं.
इवन इवन आई
हाँ,
थिंक I'm with you on this, क्योंकि अगर तुम उसको, जैसे मैं बोल रहा था कि लाइक हमारे 4 प्लेयर्स हैं. With our attacker, the most senior attacker is fucking 23, who can't fucking score. दो अटैकर को तुम लोन पे भेज रहे हो. We didn't get a single attacking player or a striker, even on loan. I'm just saying loan. अमोरिम नहीं बोलेगा क्योंकि उसको उसके बंदे चाहिए. But as a management, as an upper board, you would think like in a sane mind कि bencho, you're in 3 competitions. You're playing EPL where you're fucking fighting for relegation. You're in the FA Cup. You're in Europa where you're doing good. He needs a striker. लोन पे लेके आओ, सस्ता लेके आओ, बट दो उसको. लेट हिम नॉट यूज इट, लोन पे दे दो. नहीं.
Well, I think that will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. He is now going to start playing these guys, Chidobe, Heaven, Harry Amas.
I
hmm,
hope so.
No,
I
he
hope
he
so.
has to. He does not have any
He
other.
has to.
He has to, and this probably will now set up for what players he can use from the academy, these under 18, 19 boys for the next
I
season.
think so.
And I think he's also going to make a team around this now. The players that he already had,
Maybe.
Ahmad. I think Ahmad, Bruno, Dillet, Euro. These are the only 4 people, or Ugarte, 5. These are the only five
मैनू भी.
people. Nahi, Mainu he will sell. Mainu Garnacho, if a good offer comes, he'll sell. That is not because of their ability and skill, that is for FFP, pure because the club wants to generate money. But these are the only 4 or 5 players that the board and Amorim probably will build around. Get these youngsters in and maybe buy 3 players at max in the summer window. I don't think so we can go beyond that. वो भी 40-50 million के. But that is going to be it. And just to close this topic off, that how stressful Amorim is. Manchester City, the best team in the world. I'm not even talking about English Premier League. Has the best setup in the world. This season is struggling, and Pep Guardiola, a genius man, cannot even fix it. He's struggling. Imagine जहाँ पे club में everything
United.
is automated for him, right? From his ownership to scout
Everything.
to board to people that are aligned with his mindset, and one
True.
season उसको players भी दिए हैं this winter. He bloody bought a
Oh yeah.
250
Fuck.
million player worth player in spite of 115 charges. That's a different aspect. But my point is, even he
उसने हाँ.
is struggling. So imagine the pressure that Amorim is under. Oh, I don't think so. We can even fathom that.
Nothing.
I don't foresee, we're short of time now. I don't foresee United doing anything good, at least in Premier League this season. Maybe FA in Europa, as we've talked about it, because Europa has slower teams in terms of physicality. But again, and FA में बाकी सब बड़ा टीम नॉकआउट हो चुका है. एक छोटा टीम आर्सेनल नॉकआउट हुआ, बट बाकी सब बड़ा नॉकआउट हो चुका है. So there has to be
You
something.
had to do that.
There
कुछ
has to
तो
be.
You had to do that.
कुछ तो.
Sorry, यार, sorry. But yeah, on that, I really think we've spoken about this game, horrible game, and horrible result as I expected. Both of you have wanted, oh my God, we'll win. लवड़ा टॉटनहम के सारे प्लेयर वापस आ गए, हम लोग चीते के चीते निकले. बट गाइस,
हमारे और 4 गए, ये किसको पता था?
हमारे 4 के और 40 भी जाएंगे तो हम कुछ नहीं करेंगे. अभी अमोरिम को ही खेलना पड़ेगा. मे बी
ये सही.
अमोरिम का वो बात सच हो जाएगा. आई विल रादर पुट माय 63-year-old
कोच
कोच.
उसका ट्रेनिंग का वीडियो आया भाई कि वो
हाँ.
भाग रहा था, ट्रेन कर रहा था. मां कसम.
तो तेज भाग रहा था. फास्टर देन सकती. आई एम नॉट किडिंग.
Yeah.
I think I'm up for that as well.